Hey, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about today, but I set the phone up, so we're gonna see. This video, we are really talking about how we need to let go of trying to be digestible when we are being called to be bigger than we think we are. So, I'm really going to talk about how people starting to dim their light actually starts in your childhood. It was just little things like a lot of y'all don't realize that y'all dim yourselves because of the people around y'all growing up. Like, we started masking very young, and I know I started masking. And how I know that I started masking very young is because I stopped dancing. I stopped being ticklish. It's just a lot of stuff just clicked off, and it was just like out of me being tired of getting my feelings hurt for feeling like I'm too much and things of that nature. Um, and I've been in this space where y'all know that it's almost getting to my 2-year anniversary of me stop being afraid of being perceived. And during this time, I've been doing a lot of different things, and I opened the door to a whole new journey, and that was modeling for one of those things. But it's just the crazy thing about it is like we don't know what's on the other side of us trying to challenge what is trying to hold us back. And I know that my perception of being my fear of being perceived was the biggest thing that was blocking me from a childhood dream of mine, one of them. And a lot of times we just really need to remember. It's so much in remembering, but I know that we're not always in a space to be able to remember. But like, I'm in a space where I'm kind of seeing that the things that I've struggled with, or the things that I have going on, there are things that persist for a long time. And it was a lot of times where I was afraid to shine bright and afraid to achieve as well as I achieved because of the criticism I got even when I achieved. I remember one of my relatives, they were adult, always have been. In my life, it's how long as I've been living. But one time they were driving and me and my brothers were in the back seat. And I said I got all A's. And this relative said, "You think you better than us, huh? You think you better than your siblings?" Or something of that nature. And it's crazy that that's like something that I remember. And you're a child. I think I was in elementary school. That's not something you say to a child. Um, it was just kind of weird, and it rubbed me the wrong way. And it was just a lot of examples in my childhood of people being intimidated by me being me. And if you grow up with people being intimidated of you being yourself, eventually you're going to mask, because if the cost of being yourself is feeling like you're in trouble for being yourself, or if the cost of being yourself is to be ridiculed for no reason and you know you didn't do something bad, that's when you just stop wanting to be yourself. And that, along with numbing yourself to not be a burden on the people around you because they didn't have the emotional space for other people to have emotions. So it's just a very hard thing at 23 years old, 22, 23, these years, having to open up the can of you being creative and being yourself. And in order to be yourself, you must be in tune with your emotions and be able to express yourself wholeheartedly, regardless of if you're sad, mad, angry, happy. There's freedom in the expression of yourself. The authenticity is to be able to express. The authenticity is in the feeling, the expression of yourself. An expression is a feeling. Can start as a feeling and manifest as an action. So art starts as a feeling in some cases. It just came to the top of my head. If y'all want to talk about that, just comment and tell me, because we can talk about that more. But just like having to explore who you are more and going into yourself of who you are, instead of trying to find it in the other people. Me trying to remember it in myself, because I've always had identity. We have always had identity. It's just that the circumstances of the world and your life and your people around you, they make you another person, because you start to want to. Some people take being the same as bonding, or that's bonding. No, I don't want to say that. We take similarities as comfort, or like humans, we don't allow people to be individuals, because we see comfort in similarity instead of comfort in similarity and differences. And I've grown to see more comfort in differences, because I feel like it's more genuine when people are different. Honestly, it's easy to say you're the same as somebody. It's not as easy for you to come up with your own ideas, you know? So, like, I don't know. I really want to break down why I do not push as hard as I can. And it's crazy, because other people can see the potential of where you can be or something, but it's not as easy to put the pressure on yourself to live up to what you want to be, when you are still holding on to what everybody else wants you to be. Hello, there it is. You are unable to be who you want to be if you're still holding on to what everybody else wants you to be. And that's something that I have to let go of to be able to be who I need to be for other people. There we go. I have to let go of even having that remnant in my mind of holding on to being what other people see as acceptable for me. Because the person God needs me to be, I can't be dependent on even having that, like, being attached to that memory. Some of us are not made to be background characters, but we have gotten so accustomed to being background characters in our own lives that we feel ashamed when we explore independence. And I'm not talking about doing stuff solo. I'm talking about true independence. Your individuality is different. Your creativity is different. Your art styles are different. The way you dress is different. Everything. Imagine. That is what I'm talking about. When you explore all that you are, it's harder when you still have an inkling in your mind that feels as though I still need to do this. Whatever these people will think. What is this? What do these people think? Or I need to dumb myself down because of what other people may feel because of how great I am. I gotta dumb myself down because I'm scared of how intimidating other people will see me. So I feel empathy for them more than I have empathy for my future self, who is crying and knocking at the glass for me to get the hell out of this clear ass box. I can't be what you want me to be. And I can't dumb myself down. I'm supposed to be great. If I gotta be big, I gotta be big. And I gotta go big. And I'm sorry if that make you feel any type of way. I don't think I'm better than you. I have never think I was better than anybody. I've always felt like I was in this my whole life. Even when other people saw me. Even when other people saw me as big, I thought I was small because nobody said nothing. Instead of saying something that gave me the responsibilities of a big person. They say something to other people, they don't say nothing to you because they expect you to know because of how well you carry yourself. Man, y'all don't get it, y'all. I know somebody get it. I know somebody get it. I kind of stopped. I be getting into the habit of thinking like people don't get it, this or that, because that's something that, like, used to being misunderstood. I'm okay with being misunderstood. I'm gonna be misunderstood by a large amount of y'all. But the people who know you holding yourself back, baby, you gotta stop. You gotta be big. Go big. Go big. Go big. Because they see you. They see you. They know you big. And ain't nobody gonna hold the regret but you. Ain't nobody gonna hold it for you. Ain't nobody gonna carry the weight of your L, man. They gonna smother you in the comfort of you not knowing, because that's how the only way they gonna feel like they good enough. Some people ain't gonna tell you you don't belong around them. Some people not gonna tell you that you don't belong around them because you make them feel too good, man. They gonna know you need to get out of the city and they ain't gonna say nothing until you say something. I been knew that. That's what they gonna tell you. I been knew that. Why you ain't? You know that. You know that. No. You know that. You knew that. I'm figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? I got on here and I didn't even feel a message to give y'all, and this came out. And I'm like, this is too heavy. This is too heavy. Oh, people gotta be able to tell people they great. You gotta be able to steward people into their gifts and they calling, because you don't know what they see when they look in the mirror. You really don't. Like, that's what it really kills me. Like, it's so many times. It's so many times people didn't kill me away from me. And complete strangers. They tell me, a stranger will tell you, man, before somebody who know you, because they can see the full spectrum of you and where you come from, and it intimidates the hell out of them. Because they're like, ooh, I'm gonna have to cut a lot of this out. This is too heavy. Y'all got gifts y'all don't even know, because people ain't telling you. That's why. That's why I got mad respect for somebody who, regardless of how they feeling, they know how to cheer for people. For real, not cheer for people just when they feel good. When I was in choir, I was soprano. And my teacher, he supported me a lot. But the people in my class, they never told me how good I was. But he had me sing in front of all of them. And I was so terrified because nobody had told me how good I sang. So I was terrified. I was just like, I'm no good. I was so scared. I cried in front of everybody. To the point where he let me cry, and he made me stay. He made me still have to stand up there until the next class came because he believed in me. He believed in me to sing in front of them. And knew that I did the note or whatever he wanted with the song. I did it right enough for him to want to show the class. But I did not see myself. And it's stuff like that we have to remember. That's why we gotta remember when we were younger, because people are not going to tell you. Stop looking at other people to tell you how great you are. Because where you really need to go, where your calling really is, the only person who can tell you is God. And I swear, nobody will tell you but God. And God he gonna open them doors, and he gonna have you stand there. Just like how my teacher did. God gonna have you stand there. Stand in it. He gonna have you stand in it until you figure it out. Until you see it. Until you can look in the mirror and see what he see. You gonna stand in it. But I can't even tell you. I can't tell you the testimony of what I need to do and what's going to happen and what we're going to see next year. I can't tell y'all that. But what I know is all you have to do is remember who you are. Remember, look in your childhood. That's why shadow work is very important. If you're not spiritual, shadow work is basically journaling. You don't have to be spiritual to do journaling. You journal out and talk about basically your past trauma, and you write it all down, and you work through it. And how I include God inside of my journaling is I will literally talk to God in the writing. Why did this happen? And I know that they say we ain't supposed to question. We don't question God. But I question, what am I learning from this experience? What am I learning from this memory coming up? What am I learning from writing this memory down? This exact memory. We got 1,000 memories. Why did I just remember this one? You get what I'm saying? And that has helped me to be able to journal well. And I need to get back into journaling. Because what just came up, I did not feel until now. So, as y'all journal, I'll be journaling as well. It'll be a never-ending thing. I just need to do more, because for that to come up and I just cried, that was kind of crazy. Very powerful. I hope that I even got a message out of this, because I just feel like I'm a little frantic. I didn't expect to cry. I really love y'all. And I really hope that y'all hear me when I'm speaking to y'all and y'all understand my heart. If you don't, my content is probably not for you. And if you get offended by things that I say very easily and twist up my words, my content is 9 times out of 10 not for you. But I respect you for watching, and I respect you for taking the initiative to try to look into my stuff. My viewpoints are not a one size fit all. because we are such complex beings, which I will have another video about our complexity, or like my views on complexity. But we are such complex beings, there's no possible way that what I talk about can fit all of you, because I have not lived to view, observe, or learn from all of you. My viewpoints are based on me learning on what not to do from other people doing them, or me having actual experiences, having to learn those things, or from me trying to help other people. And these are the things that were making it hard for me to help them, as effectively as I could. And I know that everybody, like, we are all do not have all original type of lessons. So I've been trying to share those because maybe I can help somebody not have to go through something. My goal is to always try to help somebody not go through a hard time. But a lot of people are not people who can observe and hear and adhere to a lesson. They have to actually go through those motions. And if you are one of those people, best of luck to you. Yeah. But one day, some of my viewpoints will be understandable to you, if you allow them to be. Or they might not be, because we might not be aligned. And that's okay. That's okay. I respect that too. What else? I think that's all. I really love y'all. I already said that. But yeah, I need to do another video. So I'm gonna go. Do you see my legs shaking? I need to get out of here. I need to come back because I want to explain something. The reason why people are not going to want to tell you is because they are scared. They are scared of what is going to happen when you finally embrace and fully embody all that you are. They are scared that they're going to be left behind, and they are scared of how you will make them feel when you become your greatest self. People don't want to be left behind. And sometimes if they have to drag you down, they will drag you down in order to not be left behind. Sometimes to not feel inferior to you, they will drag you down so that they won't feel inferior to you. Sometimes they will diminish you, criticize you, and try to make you not believe in yourself so that you will not be bigger than them, or so that you will not leave them, or so that they won't be ignited to feel the need to grow past where they are. Because a lot of times it's not a matter of someone not being able to be great as well with you. It's a matter of someone not wanting the responsibility to do the work. So they'd rather bring other people down to their level instead of rising above and rising to the occasion. So they'll try to trick you to be in alignment with them, even though you are not. And this can happen in your relationships. This can happen in your friendships. It can happen with different people in your family being too close and connected with you. And when I say that, I mean hanging around the wrong people. Hanging around the wrong people, regardless if they're blood or not. And them rubbing off on you so that you cannot be all that you are. So instead of embodying yourself, you are embodying a fragment of them so that they can feel comfortable. And in doing this, you are not living up to your potential. You are sacrificing yourself accidentally or deliberately by smothering yourself in what somebody else is trying to say is for you or is you. Smothering yourself in comfort of other people and the safety of similarity. Smothering yourself in the safety of similarity with the fear of indifference, with the fear of elevation, with the fear of change, good or bad. That is what happens when we are scared to grow, because we are scared to intimidate the people around us. A small scale example of what I'm talking about is you wanting to dress up and you just have this outfit in your head. It's so cute. And you're just thinking, these people, somebody might get intimidated by me wearing this. They might say I'm doing too much. I'm being too much. You ain't being too much of nothing. You're being yourself. This makes you happy. Do it. There's people around here miserable every day because they don't do what they want to do. There's people around here miserable every day because they don't have small luxuries. They don't see the small luxuries in picking the outfit that makes you happy. The small luxuries of choosing the toothpaste that makes you happy. Using the toothbrush color that makes you happy. Little things that don't matter. But you know, big scale things will be like not chasing your dreams because other people made you feel like that is scary. Not going to that city because they say it's scary. And not everybody makes it out to be able to live out their city. Not going on that solo trip because your family is scared of you going on that trip. You have fears of the change that will occur when you step out of what you're used to. And I can't wait to watch this back and talk to myself, because this is, I think, my favorite message I've ever given. I can't wait to motivate myself and listen to this, because I feel this. Like, this is like one of the messages that I really, really feel in my heart. And I literally didn't even have an idea what I was going to talk about when I got on this screen. Like, thank you, God. I needed this. That's how I know somebody else is going to need it, because I needed this. We can't be afraid of being great because other people are too afraid to stop playing small. Let me say it again. We can't be afraid to embrace our greats because other people take pride and don't want to stop playing small. We all can be great. You don't have to try to bring me down to your level. You don't have to try to think that I think that I'm better than you just because I do something better than you. Or you feel as though I do something better than you and you haven't even tried it yet. You will not make me feel insecure within myself. You will not make me stop chasing my goals. You will not make me stop being delusional with my gifts and my goals. Because if there's God, there's a way. And I know God. So there is a way. And I hope my confidence when it comes to this transfers to you, for you to be able to have this same feeling. We're going to be unshakable within our greatness. I will not be wavered in my greatness, because my greatness is God-given. But in the same breath, I have grace for the people who cannot see their grace. I have grace for the people who cannot see their greatness so much that they cannot give my greatness grace. I have grace for you not seeing who you are to the point where you want to push me down. Because I see you and I understand. And I think that there's power in understanding the complexity, which we will talk about in another video. Understanding other people and why they do the things that they do, because it will help me to not be able to absorb all that. I will not absorb your inadequacy ever in my life again. I did enough of it in my childhood. They told me I couldn't have this, I couldn't do this because it didn't fit me or do this. They don't know me. They're not able to dictate who I am. The fact of the matter is, people are going to be mad at you embracing who you are. They're going to tell you, this is not you. This is not this. No, I actually been masking myself for so long that I forgot who I was to the point where you don't even know who the hell you're talking to. I've been playing small so long that it's disrespectful to you to see me actually be who I am. It's baffling to you for me to actually stand in my truth. And that's how you know you're doing something right. So I accept the shell shock factor. I accept the people being intimidated by me. I accept the criticism. I accept the people trying to be the resistance of me becoming who God is calling me to be. Even if it's not perfect. Even if it comes with curse words. Even if it comes with mistakes. Because that's what God accept me and see me with those mistakes. And I think that regardless if you are a religious person or a spiritual person, I feel as though you should be able to understand that. Because when God called you, he called you in the darkness too. And I think that a lot of times y'all get discouraged because y'all think, why me? Why not you? Huh? Why not you? Why not me? You don't think that story make for a good testimony? I love y'all. Bye.